y'all. It's a rainy Tuesday night, day, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you're relaxed and feeling good as this beat. What's up, kiddos? I didn't do too much today. Did odds and ends around the home. Did a little mini workout, trying to keep my strength, get my strength back. Listening to my body. I know my best friend's like, I told you don't work out, but I hate not being strong. So I'm not going crazy. I'm just keeping the blood flowing, the muscles strong and stuff like that. So I just a little mini do-up that thing, nothing too crazy, but really nothing like, ate some refried beans, That's pretty much what I'm on right now. But, no, guys, it was a pretty chill day. Like, lots of tornado watches and storms where I am. Hopefully, wherever you are, it's safe. Clearly, I'm safe because I'm talking to you now. So, yeah. My son just texted me. Let me text him right quick. Back right quick. Let me text him back. Children take priority. Okay. Well, let's get in this news because my life was pretty boring today. So let's hop into some news. U.S. soldier arrested in Russia last week. Don't know what he was doing, but Israel begins target strikes against the Hamas people. Planned crewed launch of Boeing Starliner spacecraft scrubbed. Yeah, Boeing ain't getting nothing right now. A Kentucky woman allegedly murdered her husband and sisters before dying in a shootout while trying to kill brother. Dang, what she had going on. The Met Gala. I'm going to pull this up and we'll talk about the fashions. Zendaya was my favorite, and I think Cardi B's next. But the 10-year-old who allegedly shot neighbor dead gets 5 years in prison. Former GOP official flips to Biden after Trump disqualified himself. Yeah. The Met Gala, and I looked up the theme, it's like rebirth or something. A lot of people was doing a lot of weird stuff. It was like rebirth and awakening, or they had 15 million themes, because I was like, let me see what the theme was, because I never understand the Met Gala theme, but, this is rich people's problems. I did visit the Met Gala when I was in New York. Yeah. Let's see if it's still trending. Yeah, here we go. Let's look at these fashions. See what they got here. So this is Nicole Kidman. You ain't seen her in a long time. Yeah, that was another one. It was something about a garden, too. They had 15 million themes in this thing. This is... Who is this? I don't know, but the dress is cute. Who is that? I don't know who that is. This lady, don't know who she is. That is Zendaya in some kind of garden chic grapes. She got grapes on the thing, and I don't know. Now, that outfit I didn't like. Her first one I liked. This is some man. Nobody knows who he is, but he had on this. Cool. She's cute. Very simple and chic. That's cute. Very simple. Like that. Really, with the themes being so crazy, what can be too much or too little with these things, for real? Jenny is in blue. I don't know who Jenny is, but Jenny's name is Blue. She was trending, so I'm sure her fans must have had her all together. That girl that sings Make me lose my water. That's her. Her dress is cute. This was Nicki Minaj's dress. I mean, it was cute, I guess. Nicki Minaj always looks like anime to me. Ariana Grande. It's really dark. Thank God. See her dress right in that one. That's Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she always looks like anime to me. I mean, it was cute, but it's like, that's it. I don't know who that girl is. That's Zendaya. That's the girl we just seen. I don't know who she is, but her hair and everything was perfect. Perfection. Who is this? I don't know. But there were so many things. Elle Fanning. That's cute. If you have that ivory skin, that's cute for you. Let's see. Everyone loves that Jenny girl. That's all people keep talking about. Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the other site to get the rest of them. Now it done got all mucked up. Alright, federal prosecutors are seeking more than 11 years in federal prison for convicted January 6th defendant Brent Bozell, the son of the grandson of the two men who shaped an American conservative movement. And okay, so they're giving them more time. The trust funds of the Social Security Administration relies on a pay and benefits now projected to run out in 2035, 1 year later than previously projected. Wonderful. Isn't it? Doctors put the odds of having identical quadruplets at about 15 million, which makes Mercedes and Jonathan very special. J-Lo's Met Gala look. I mean, J-Lo's done so many of these. Like, she looks good, I ain't gonna lie. The girl look good. People may hate her, but she stay looking good. Say what y'all want about Cardi, but she always, since the beginning, when she didn't have no money, baby, she always ate those fashions up. She ate them alive. Gigi Hadid. Make me sweat, make me holler. Alright. Honestly, and I don't even think I liked anything. So this was a crazy story. Kansas City area man who was charged with killing his hospitalized wife told police he couldn't take care of her or for her medical bills. So he choked her out in the hospital. Ain't that crazy? Come on, man. A woman killed 2 children in northern Minnesota, set a house on fire, and left with another child. Somewhere. For the first time, researchers have identified a genetic form of late-in-life Alzheimer's disease in people who inherit 2 copies of a worrisome gene. I don't get that. Because if y'all saying it causes from worry, then that's everybody gonna get it. But I rebuke that. NASA and Boeing were forced to stand down from the attempted launch of the International Space due to a last-minute issue with the valve. That's why y'all got all these storms going on. Superman's new suit has officially been revealed. Like, Superman, how many times is y'all gonna do this? I like the Man of Steel. That was really good. Why didn't they go back? Why didn't they go back to that? An Army financial counselor was supposed to help Gold Star families manage their benefits after their loved ones died. He took their money instead. That's foul, man. So this pastor, and we'll play the video soon, but somebody shot at him and the gun didn't work, and everybody was like, he gonna be preaching about that every Sunday. I know that's right. He should, though. FAA has opened up an investigation into Boeing after it learned the company may not have completed required inspections on their 787s. The mother of a Virginia man who died after being pinned in the floor, and the sheriff's deputies and medical staff as he was being admitted to psych ward last year, expressed outrage over prosecutors' decision to withdraw murder charges. Listen, y'all don't even have time to go crazy because these cops is just gonna kill you. I'm sorry, they're not trained to deal with that stuff. So y'all gotta keep y'all stuff up. I'm telling you. Kim had her waist like cinched, baby. Kim is like not real, and she never beaten them allegations that she removed some ribs because that is just unreal. And then Doja had that big old wet t-shirt on. Like, that was crazy. Doja. Rihanna didn't come to the gala, and people were very mad. Erykah Badu, you know Erykah, she gonna always have something. This looks fly. This girl's head is like extremely large, but interesting, almost alien-like. Serena looked Venus looked so good, but Serena's stylist, whoever styles her sister needs to just go away forever. They really can't stand this girl. This was this girl. I don't know her, but she was cute. Her name is Anok Yad. I don't know what the girl name is. She always looks really good. Stefan Diggs. You know, Odell Beckham gonna be there with a little suit on. That's the little race car dude, Lewis Hamilton. Ed Sheeran just looked like the nice office guy that you hang with. Jameson is always going Jameson. Now, yeah, this is when Zendaya. This is the outfit I like. She killed that one. That was beautiful. Then she came looking like a zombie. I didn't get that. Nicki Minaj's dress was just like whatever. It just was like whatever. Janelle Monáe, cute. Jaden and Willow, they were cute, but they always dress like this. See, when you dress like this all the time, you never look like you doing anything different, because they always look like this. I did not like Lizzo's outfit. Like, the outfit's cute, the headpiece, I absolutely hate it. I mean, I get what they trying to do, and Lizzo's trying to be more fashionable. I've been noticing that, but Usher came looking like the Dracula in Brooklyn. The dude, the vampire in Brooklyn, that's what he looked like. I like the hat. That's the only thing I like about the whole outfit. Taraji was killing them, baby, with them arms, honey. Them arms is to die for. Naomi. And Shakira. Now this is a girl with the ever since Lana Del Rey. That's interestingly cute. I like that with the tree branches. That would be a strong top 3. Donatella Versace. That lady's so rich, but she messed her face all the way up. And that was Dua Lipa. She'll always be that ever since Wendy Williams called her that. Now Doja is just so weird to me. Like, she's so strange. She's a strange girl. Kylie. She looked simplistic. The Wades. Interesting. Dwayne Wade just looked like he was going to like an Easter party. Okay, give it to him, Queen. I got it. Latifah. She looked really good. Kill him. Kill him, T. Her hair is always flawless. I'm sick of seeing Kim. Kendall. Hit him with the Elvira. Angel Reese came through her little first Met Gala. Angel Reese is like really winning in life right now. There's Ariana's dress. Lil Nas finally took that weave out his hair. Kiki, she was cute. I don't know if Demi shot her face with a whole bunch of baby juice, but she looks good. That lady, if you look at some of the stuff that she did, oh, that was Rita Ora. I ain't seen her in forever. This is Serena's dress. And they gave Serena a fashion award. The tragedy. There's Chris and her man. I got a new baby. I ain't no killer baby. Something. What's his name? Jack Harlow. Everybody had mixed emotions about Carrie in this dress. I think it's the short hair. The dress is cute. It's the wig that I hate. Tiana, she looked good. That's the wig that I hate, though. Zoe was just like, I don't know what Zoe had going on. Zoe was like, I'm shooting 15 movies. I don't have time to get dressed right now. And that's her again. Doja again. Mindy looked really beautiful. I love this dress. This is really pretty. Strong top 5. Strong top 5. Sarah Jessica Parker. Jordan Roth. I don't know. That's cute. Donald Glover. You know he gonna always put that stuff on. He's an interesting guy. Gail looked good. Gail gonna keep that same wig. Gail is never changing her wig. Gail ain't never wore a black wig, a wig with highlights or nothing. Gail gonna keep that same wig. One thing about her, this is the look that I hated. Zendaya, why did you do that? But whatever. J-Lo, she's like, J-Lo, she don't care. Y'all gonna eat her. Bad Bunny. Lala. I didn't see a Little Mermaid girl. Was she not there? That's pretty much what's going on as far as news goes, y'all. I'm gonna hop over into Reddit because yeah, you see Taco Bell in my timeline because I had to get my beans. The little beans went bad, but maybe I just ain't had no seasoning in my life. Alright, let's see what Reddit's talking about. What has a 0% chance of happening in the next 50 years? I don't want to speak negativity because I can say a lot of negative stuff. So I'll say there will be no flying cars all over the place. 1982. Banks suddenly replacing COBOL code bases with something newer. It was so nerdy. Winds of Winter. World Peace. Sad. Somebody said me winning the lottery. Leonardo dating someone born before 2000. The Earth starts spinning the other direction. Universal health care. See, I knew all these were going to be negative. Somebody said me finding love. Somebody said me losing my virginity. The horror. What is something that a partner could say and do that is an absolute deal breaker that isn't cheating? That I spend all our money on something really stupid. Because do you know how hard we work? That would be a deal breaker for me. Use what I reveal in a moment vulnerability to hurt me. Dang, you breaking up over that. Tantrums, attempted murder, complain about me, belittle me behind my back, mean to animals, children or elderly. Things I tell them in confidence should stay between us. For my most recent breakup, what I have to say and opinions are more important than yours. He would speak over me and not let me have an opportunity to talk. Yeah, that ain't good. Saying his or her ex was better in bed. Dang. I got a partner who got so angry one night when we walked past a group of girls who would have been 18 and 20 because of all how they were dressed that he punched the wall in the street we were walking down. I was like, what the F was wrong? He said, and I quote, that makes me so angry seeing women dressed like that because you know they are asking for it. They just are. That dude is unhinged. He might have been sneaking out the house at night doing some murders. They want my attention and men's attention. Yeah, dude, straight. You should have reported him to the police. People like that show signs that they're murderers or rapists, just go ahead and you should already bring them in. Do a psychology test on them. All right. This is weird. Am I the a-hole for cutting my mother-in-law out of our lives after she sent a wedding invitation to our baby we lost? I lost the baby's second trimester. It was unbearably heartbreaking. I had to go in and deliver the baby that was gone, and on top of that, with grief battling, I had to explain and console my young child who wanted a sister so badly and kept asking me why she went away. My father-in-law and mother-in-law were such a-holes. They kept that weekend acting like the loss and procedure wasn't a big deal, harassing my husband to come visit, and when he didn't, they showed up to our doorstep. It was a big fight and both sides were still upset about the weekend. I have one of those birth flower bouquet prints on my wall. It was the birth flowers of the kids I now have and forgot. And forgive me not, so the baby lost. My in-laws roll eyes, make faces, and make comments at it anytime I acknowledge the baby we lost. My mother-in-law had made snarky comments to others anytime, and I include the memory. Okay, let's get down to where she did what she did. So I just got a wedding invitation from a cousin on her side that we're not seen in years. It was for my husband, myself, and our 3 kids. I only have 2 living kids. A family member said that was weird because they know the cousin called the mother-in-law to ask how many kids we have, and they didn't know, and it must have been a mistake. But another family member said she just knows she did that to hurt me. Look, now I would hope that a mother-in-law wouldn't stoop that low because that's trash. That is trash. Yeah, not the a-hole, absolutely. Explain to everyone you don't let vicious people with no empathy in your life. Yeah. The problem with some old school people, they don't take loss of children and stuff like we do, and especially sometimes, I mean, not all of them, but some just don't. They just, in that era, it was nothing. I wouldn't say it was nothing to them, but they just weren't the generation for that. Am I the a-hole for divorcing my husband for leaving my dogs outside when I'm on work trips? I'm married to my husband. I'm 34, he's 36, and have been together for 3 years. I have 2 dogs that I have had since before I married him. My dogs are like my children, and he knows this, and I thought that was how he thought of them. My job requires me to go on a lot of trips for the month. These trips can be 3 days to 3 weeks. Before I started this job, I did talk to my husband. I explained I would be away a lot and would leave him to take care of the house. Before he said it's not his job to take care of the dogs, I did say he wouldn't have to do much, just feed them dinner as I would feed them, and that's it. I would walk them when I got home. He agreed to all that, and it was fine. Now, fast forward to a month ago, I had a work trip coming up, and it was a quite long one. It would be 2 weeks, and I had prepared for my son. I had prepared him for it, telling him what he needs done, what needs to be done. He told me not to worry, and he would be fine, so I left it at that. On the day before I had to leave for my trip, I said goodbye and got in the taxi. When I arrived, I settled in and did the usual. However, I got a text from my mom saying something had happened to my dog. I was really confused, asking her, what did she mean? She said that she went around to drop some things off and saw my dogs tied up on the front porch. I was shocked and told her to send a picture. I told her to untie my dogs and take them with her, and I would cancel my trip and come home. Once I got home and opened the door, my husband was in the living room on the phone with someone sounding alarmed. I tried to act normal and walked up to him. He seemed surprised to see me. I asked him what's wrong, and he said he lost my dogs. I knew that, blah, blah, blah. I went upstairs, packed a bag, and left to go stay with my mom. I don't know. This one's, I don't know. Because how big are them dogs? And you got all these, like, travel jobs. Like, if you know your husband don't fool with your dogs, it's like your kids. Put them in, like, a doggy daycare, or just leave them with your mom. Like, if you're gonna be gone a long time, like that's like how people think about their dogs as their kids or whatever. If I was gone for a month and me and my husband, they've been married 3 years or whatever, I would probably find alternate babysitters for my kids instead of having my husband do it all. Just because, I don't know, everybody don't love dogs like you do. Somebody said when I went on a 2-week vacation back to my home country to visit my friends, my husband stayed behind with the 2 dogs and my cat. He's allergic to my cat, and every day he would take a picture and send it. Somebody said, you clearly communicated with your husband about your job requirements and the care of your dogs. While you're away, he agreed to take the responsibility. Yeah, he should have said he didn't want to do it. That's what he should have said. He should have said, I don't want to watch them dogs that long. That's what I would have said. I can't watch them dogs that long. And that would have just nipped it in the bud. You would have been mad, but you would have got over it. See, that's what you get for lying. Alright, y'all. Let's get into my story times. What do I got?
I've been telling y'all this since 2021, but I'm going to tell y'all again. Do not book your flights on third-party apps. Do not do it. If you want cheap flights, come to the airport and get cheap flights. That's the cheapest route you can go. Can't no app give you nothing cheaper than what we giving at the damn ticket counter. And if you can't come to the airport to get your ticket, buy it directly from the website. And this is with any airline, not just us. Because y'all be booking through them third-party apps thinking you getting a deal when they just taking your fucking money. Then y'all come to the ticket counter with your IDs and email receipts, and I'm telling y'all not in the system, I can't find you, or they said you canceled your flight, or you didn't check in, or something like that. Y'all want to go the fuck off on me. Y'all want me to go get my manager, and he gonna come and tell y'all the same exact thing. It's nothing we can do. You gotta...
Girl, okay, I get your point of, like, things being cheap at the airport, but who coming to the thing with an email receipt? Because I'm getting my whole flight. I'm checking in with the airport when I'm booked. I ain't never had that problem, but that makes sense that stuff is cheaper at the airport, but who has time to, like, stand at the airline counter? Like, everybody's always in a rush, and when you be like, so which deals y'all got in November? Like, are flight attendants really gonna do that? They're not that friendly. Or flight, you know, the people. So this girl, she had her Google translator translating what the people were saying about her in the nail shop. And it was not nice. And that's why I don't talk to them people. I just go in and sit down and get my nails done. Don't Don't fake with me. Just do my feet so I can go.
It's the fact that I gotta come outside like this. Every day, all day. I might even get a full suit. But the cicada flew on me earlier and I was not having it. So, here we are. It's the fact.
Them cicadas is messing them people up in the South, y'all. This reminds me why I don't want to live in the South. I'm not for it.
Okay, so thank you so much for attending the meeting. I'll be sure to update you all on all the questions that you had. Does anyone have any other questions? Okay, perfect. Also, Veronica, I actually had a question about the report you were supposed to send over. Can you give me some updates on that? I haven't received it.
I actually turned that into Jamie last week. She hasn't gotten it over to you?
Let's go ahead and take that offline. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here.
Hold on. Why do we need to take it offline?
I would just prefer to have this conversation offline if that's...
But no, you were prepared to call me out right now in front of everyone. So are you not calling Jamie out just because she's your team lead and you don't want it to look bad? Or why aren't you willing to ask her on camera the same way you were asking me?
I would just prefer to take it offline. I don't want to make a big deal out of this.
I'm not making a big deal out of it. I want to know why you were fully ready to call me out in front of the other 5 people in this meeting. But Jamie gets an offline comment.
This is why I hate team meetings though, but no, you'll be like barely paying attention and some people start going back and forth, but why is everybody so hostile on these freaking conference meetings? Like, it'd always be somebody with a bit of a tude. Like, why can't we just meet, talk what we need to talk about, and get off the freaking thing? It's always like back and forth, and people, I swear, just really want to hear themselves talk, but I'm like that lady. I don't be listening until I start hearing somebody argue. I just don't understand. Why did that man want to shoot that pastor? He's 26-year-old Bernard Jr. entered the church and allegedly attempted to shoot the pastor, Glenn, Germany, as he was delivering his sermon. So weird. I don't know if they know each other or what. I guess he tried to shoot him with a gun and go off.
What's up, everybody? Alright, you guys, so if you're like me, you've been going down this rabbit hole of the case of Michael Miller all weekend. So we know that Michael Miller was the estranged wife of a pastor by the name of John Paul Miller. And we know that sadly she was found unalived on April 27th. Well, a lot of people, including her family, believe that somebody did this to Micah and she did not do this to herself like John Paul is saying. So over the weekend, y'all, we learned some more information about a woman that he has allegedly been seeing for years. Now, I blocked out her face for legal reasons, but if you just type in John Paul's mistress or John Paul's girlfriend, her face will pop up. Now, y'all, what's strange about her is apparently she had a husband who was paralyzed. And in 2021, allegedly her husband took his own life as well. Now, what's so strange about this is when her husband ended up passing away, the person who officiated the funeral was none other than John Paul. So if it's true that her and John Paul were having this affair, or if they're boyfriend and girlfriend, you let the man that you were having an affair with be the one to lead your husband's funeral, which is strange within itself. Now, some more information that came out is we know that they met in 2009 because he did her obituary and he basically detailed their entire relationship in her obituary instead of detailing her life. So, y'all, what's odd about this is in 2009, Michael would have been around 14 or 15 years old. And this man, John Paul, would have been in his late 20s. And he would have been married with kids. Now, this is what makes people believe that he actually groomed Micah. Now, multiple people have come forward, including Micah's sister and a close friend, saying that Micah was not in a stage where they thought that she would unalive herself. Now, y'all, from what they're saying, right before this tragic incident took place, Michael was trying to get assistance in paying her car note because she had just paid her divorce attorney. She was also supposed to meet up with her family that Sunday for service. Now, let's think about this. If somebody's planning on unaliving themselves, why would they go pay their car note and go pay the divorce attorney? If you know that you're not going to be here to even use those things. You understand what I'm saying? Not only that, it's being said that she was telling people if something happened to her, it wasn't her. She was being harassed. She had her tires slashed. It was a lot of things going up leading to this whole situation. The family does not deny that she did have some mental issues going on, but Michael was working through those things. Now, we know that her estranged husband announced that he was having this service for her, but the family is not going to that service. Instead, they are having a small service for her at the ocean, and I think they're doing that today. Not only that, y'all, there has been a rally that showed up at the Solid Rock Church today. Now, remember, today is Sunday, and they are out there protesting. They're bringing awareness. They got on their purple for domestic violence, and the family wants answers, and everybody in that community really thinks that something is going on. Now, another thing that came out that I want to point out is John Paul's father has a very shady past. Now, I know that might not have a lot to do with Micah's case, but if you just go back into this family, it's just a lot of deep-rooted things. Now, I'm very curious as to you guys' thoughts on all the updates that have came out over the weekend. And I want to give a shout out to all the creators, because one thing I want to say is a lot of times, a lot of these cases, they get thrown and pushed under the rug. So the fact that so many people have jumped on this and they're getting...
John Paul look like he got some answers. And if he don't answer this life, he gonna answer the next.
Y'all, please explain to me why my grandma Sneaky Link thought it was a good idea to come to her house yesterday and die. Yes, my grandma has a sneaky link. It is no secret. Everybody knows. Our family knows. Their spouses knew. Everybody knows. It's been years. It's literally been all of my life to the point where I call him Uncle such and such, right? So, in their old ass age, they are still up to the antics. So, yesterday, I'm asleep, having me a good old rest, and my daughter wakes me up like, hey, grandma's screaming your name. She's screaming your name. I come, like, what? Like, what do you need? Hey, I'm trying to sleep. What's going on? She's like, get down here. Get down here now. So naturally, I run my happy black ass down there because I'm feeling like, okay, maybe she fell. Like, she needs help. I don't even know that he's here. So I get down there and I see her and she's standing up. I'm like, girl, you screaming my name? I'm thinking something wrong with you. What's going on? I see this man limped in the chair, jaundice AF, gone. Like, he like this. The fuck? So naturally, I'm like, okay, we have to call 911. So, but my grandma already had 911 on the phone, and that's a big deal for her because she does have Alzheimer's. So the fact that she remembered to call 911, I was like, okay, man, I see you, because like she's to the point where her motor skills are deteriorating. So like she struggles with like working the TV, locking doors, working water faucets, but she found a way to call 911 for her man. Yes, she did.
Pause. And she's got a boyfriend and she got Alzheimer's? Okay, keep going.
So 911 is already on the phone. So they tell me to lay this man on the ground. I lay this man on the ground. When I lay him on the ground, he go, did you just take your last breath? Wake up. You did not just try to take your last breath. Like, get your ass up. So then I'm like, well, I'm on the phone with the operator, like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Like, I feel like I need to do CPR because he is not here. Like, he is gone. Like, he's not coherent at all. Well, yeah, he passed out. Bitch, are you here or me? Are you here or me? Because passed out is... You see how my chest still rising and falling? He was gone. He had a period where he was like... Again, trying to take his last breath on a real nigga. So after arguing with the 911 girl, and they really need to do better in vetting because you motherfuckers are rude. After arguing with her ass, we finally reached the conclusion that I need to start compressions. So I start compressions on him, which I was very shocked that I even had to do because he has a pacemaker. And so why did it not kick in? You need a refund, okay? So I start compressions on him. And then he starts like, what the fuck is the paramedics? I don't get paid for this. So then the paramedics finally pull up. They come in there. They see him. He's at the end of coming back to the light, or coming back to the real world. And so they able to like really get him back talking and coherent. How you wake up talking shit? How do you die and then wake up talking shit? And then y'all, this is the kicker. Because they asking for all this information that, one, I don't know because it's not my grandpa. And two, my grandma don't know because she got Alzheimer's, she can't remember. So I'm like, where's your phone? I need to call your wife. This man do not want to call his wife. We passed that. So I get her on the phone, call her. And then she like, after she finds out what's all happening, I didn't even know his ass was over there. So that's probably why he didn't want her to be called. So it's like, so your wife didn't know you over here. You somewhere you ain't supposed to be, and you gonna come over here and die? You gonna come over here and die? No, that's not how this works. And I'm a person that's really big on like symbolism. So the symbolism that fucked me up was that this man literally is laid out in the kitchen of my grandparents' home, unresponsive, not breathing. My grandfather was the cook in the house. He was so domestic. So the room that he was always in, if it was not his own room, because my grandparents did have separate rooms. If it was not his own room, he was always in the kitchen. This man, y'all, was literally laid out dead in the kitchen in the same exact corner that my grandpa was always in cooking. After the fact, I thought I'd bring this man to life. I'm like, I'm sorry, Grandpa, because now I realize that my grandpa had his good foot on his chest, and he wasn't letting up. And the only reason why he let up is because he saw what it was doing to me. So I was just, because, I was hysterical, because I don't have time for nobody to be dying. Not in front of me. And then, you think you're going to come here and die? My grandpa didn't even die in this house. You think you're going to come here and die in this house? Get your ass up. So long story short, he gets to the hospital, talking all his shit. His actual family comes. He has to come back to my grandma's house because he left his car there. This man is talking big shit. He like, I didn't get CPR. I don't know, God, what you guys talking about? I was just a little faint because I was hungry. Huh? You don't remember getting CPR? No. I said, of course you don't remember getting CPR because you were in the afterlife when I was giving it to you. So of course you wouldn't remember getting no damn CPR. Like, sir, you were literally at the burning gates and I snatched your ass back to the real world. You're welcome. Quit playing. Like, quit playing with me. Like, had I not been there, his ass would have been like this next week. And we would all been standing viewing. Like, come on now. And so I think that it started to register with him because he was like, I got a problem because I got a lot of money. And when I do finally leave up out of here, I'm not leaving my family nothing because they don't deserve it. I said, well, guess what? That house that you got around the corner, that's me. One of them cars, that's me. Some of that money that you say you got, that's me. Because I just worked my ass off bringing you back to the world. I cannot believe you really decided to wake up and was like, I'm going to go ahead over her house and kick the bucket today. Like, who told you to do that? And I know it's a funny story because I dead ass saved my grandmother's sneaky link. Like, I'm not even playing with y'all like that is. That's been her for years. However, please make sure that you are CPR certified. Please get CPR certified. Please take classes. Even though I am certified and I have taken classes, I was still doing it wrong in the moment. My ass was over here. And you're supposed to be here. But I was able to adjust and get it to the correct place and brought that.
That was a whole Old and the Restless story. Not Young and the Restless, but Old and the Restless.
I tried to warn you Americans on my last post. I said, you don't even know what's coming next. And voila, not even 24 hours later, the Senate caves in and passes Bill 702, wiping away more of your civil liberties with the Fourth Amendment. Okay? And that means the intelligence offices of the United States government, CIA, FBI, DEA, Homeland Security, Coast Guard, can all spy on you without a warrant. Unreasonable search and seizures without a warrant. If this was medieval times, we call that the Inquisition. Because if they can spy on you, that means they can use your neighbors to spy on you too. I don't know about the rest of you and how
by no Alexa, but the moral of the story is the government been spying on us and they can hear and everything we do. So, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Am I crazy for not knowing this? I never knew this information. I didn't. The whole time, there was a legless dude at ET. Oh, he got some awards or something.
I never knew that either. Like, I refuse. It's like, E.T.'s my favorite character, and y'all telling me it was a man inside of him the whole time? That's crazy.
So we are hearing today that T.D. Jakes has stepped down as a minister due to the allegations towards Diddy. We're hearing that T.D. Jakes has now stepped down as a minister. This is very alarming because a lot of you people give your money to these churches and these religious leaders when in the background they are hypocrites. They tell you to do one thing, they tell you to draw closer to God, and then they attend parties with people such as P. Diddy and other characters.
I don't know what this dude is talking about. I really don't. I don't. But anyway. They done drop grandma in the dang on water with her wheelchair.
So, meet Monica Davis, a woman from Illinois that moved to Vegas, but she was operating a dental company advertising as the veneer experts. On her website listing that she performed dental procedures out of both Las Vegas and Chicago, but come to find out, she had no license in either state. And yes, that's against the law for the short bus shawties who like to say, I just don't understand what they did. It's illegal. It's a felony. So here's how she got caught up in Vegas. A woman in Nevada saw one of Monica's ads on Facebook and scheduled an appointment. The woman says she arrived at the location provided to her in a text message, finding the veneer business in a room in a beauty parlor. The woman identified Monica Davis as the person who shaved her teeth and applied a composite to them. Then the patient stated during the process, red flags started to come up. I'm sorry, red flags popped up way before this woman even touched her mouth. I really wish people would go back to using more common sense, at least to protect themselves.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Court documents revealed the patient did not observe a dental tray or an autoclave, a device used to clean and sterilize the equipment. The procedure left the woman with a larger tooth and fused several surrounding teeth. The woman saw her teeth were fused together, so she looked at Monica and was like, how was she supposed to floss her teeth? Because there was no space between them. And you won't believe what Monica, the so-called dentist, said to this lady. She looked at the woman and said, they don't fix that. When the patient later contacted the veneer experts again, she called up there, somebody picked up the phone, told her that she owed $50 and needed to call a different number to schedule another appointment. The person on the phone also told the patient to bring cash. 2 weeks later, after the woman's appointment, the veneers broke off. That's when she went to a reputable clinic where she was told it was not real dental grade material that the previous person used on her teeth. Officials with the Nevada Department of Public Safety arrested Monica Davis on January 30th, 2024. That's when she was charged with a felony, running an illegal dentist practice. Monica posted bond, then she continued to advertise her services on social media and recruited new victims. All of this while she had an active case in Nevada. She continued to offer these services in Chicago, and that's why now she's being investigated by Illinois too.
When you go to the dentist, you assume the person doing the work in your mouth is actually a dentist.
But recently, we've heard from multiple people with the same shocking story. Their allegations sparked the state and the suburban police department to launch investigations.
CBS 2's Lauren Victory has this exclusive you need to see before you open up.
The last time Monica Bailey sat in a dentist's chair, she was hopeful. Now she's nervous, as if her teeth were chattering.
It's hard. It is. I'm just hoping that we can have a positive outcome.
It was February when she visited this building in Schaumburg. Up on the 8th floor, Bailey and her 15-year-old daughter had appointments to get braces at a business called the Veneer Experts.
In Vegas, she was working out of a beauty parlor. In Chicago, she stepped it up and got a legit office. So I can see how these people walking into there, it seemed normal for them.
Cleaned my teeth and started, putting the glue on and putting the brackets on for the braces. And I thought what she was doing was how it's supposed to be done.
We offer a wide range of services.
Bailey says the woman in this video worked on their teeth. Her name is Monica Davis. State records show Davis registered the Veneer Experts as an Illinois business in July 2023.
We're changing.
I mean, listen, in my mind, I'm a dentist too, but don't come see me because I might jack you up. Like, teeth is too precious to be playing with, y'all. I don't get it. It's too precious. And you guys are so precious for putting up with me for another day. Y'all stay safe out there. I'll be praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. Stay safe.